Hello, self, Ohana, Cosmos. It's Soul Dr. Nick here. It is Tuesday, June 17th, I believe, 2025, around 7:30 in the morning. Sun is up. It's beautiful. This is magic mirror work. I've already done my massive, epic enema for the morning, getting ready for the day. I'm about to have a breath with some newlyweds. And then a call with my dear friend who has ALS or has been diagnosed with ALS. Be careful of that. And contemplating some of the positioning my dear friend TK has given me, how to actually look at myself, share of myself, because I really want to practice something different. I already know what will happen if I keep doing the same thing. If I just keep doing this magic mirror work, if I just keep being exactly who I am, how do I actually bring in founding partners? How do I actually get the help to step into who I want to be, how I want to show up? And it's tricky because it's like not trying to fit a box and as well being in a box, and how do I want to define the box? And part of it for me is noticing as I'm listening to some of the crazy podcasts today, some of the stuff I've heard today, not yet to repeat because it's so fresh. But the parts that I'm best known for out there, which is breath and holding ceremonial space, being the soul doctor, is just the tip of the iceberg of where I want to be. Like right now, for the 40s, I've noticed it's really been the transformational decade. Like so much fun, so much excitement. The 30s was really the quitting decade. The 20s was the I can grind through anything decade. And then the first 20 years of my life was both not really knowing myself, building all the foundational stuff. And so when I take a look at that, it's like, yeah, when I was a kid, I was so structured. I did science projects, music, art, school excelling, math excelling. It was all about academia. But as well, I was mischievous. I played video games. I slacked off. I daydreamed a lot. I was lonely a lot. Um, and then in the 20s, like that was the decade of going through university and then medical school and then residency and just pushing. At the same time was the World of Warcraft years, all these things. It was hitting Japan, Camp Elfstone. There's so many things littered in between, but really it ended with almost burning out, dying, having a really good friend die from a climbing accident, blowing up all the support structures, to the 30s years, which is quitting. And I didn't realize that. Like I quit being in studies to become a doctor, but I got the MD. Thankfully, I've got that MD. I quit working at Apple. I quit working in the pharmaceutical world. The biggest thing is I quit being in that system, and I quit even being single. I'm so grateful for my beloved being like, either shit or get off the can, like, actually getting married. Like that changed everything. And then I quit a lot of these beliefs that I had. Oh, I have to be asthmatic. I have to think that things are drugs. I have to all these stuff. And then leading into the last 5 years, like these last 5 years, I quit not having a child, right? Like now we have a son, we have a cat. I quit not being a pet owner in that way. And I was thinking, I was like, I've done more breathwork sessions, I've done more ceremonies, I've done more enemas, I've done more fasting, I've done more sunrises than I ever have my entire life in this last 5 years. But there's so many things. I spent more time with family than I had in the past couple decades, probably. Um, Finally realizing how much family matters. And as I say that, when I say family, I haven't been able to be with all my family. There's definitely some rifts, some challenges, and that's part of it. Can I actually be with it? And even in the 30s, it was quitting the idols. I idolized my dad and my brother. I didn't even realize that. I would put people up on pedestals and then knock them down. And now it's like, how do I actually just be with the humanness that everyone is, including myself? And I can see it when I see it in someone else going, oh, I have such integrity. I'm like, I can see past their integrity, but I can also see what you mean by integrity. And how do I not get caught up in the words? Even right now, as I'm contemplating, how do I position myself, put myself out there, realizing, who am I not? Well, I haven't really been doing all these short little breath works, which feels like it's supposed to be the thing to bring people in. What I've really been doing is these longer ones, or things that I've coined like the 100 breaths, like doing at least 100 breaths. But I will probably get to the point organically where I come up with some shorter breaths. but really, how do I actually bring people into an experiential process that's deeper than what they expect? And how do I let that start compounding and making it really easy? Unreasonable hospitality in terms of making it simple for people to sign up and to come in. And that's my thought, but it doesn't make it right either. So I got to keep saying the pieces I see and then seeing how my team can meet me to make that possible. And not just try to accommodate them, because that's kind of what I used to do. And there's totally a spaceship over there. Cool. And I say that because there's a cloud formation that looks like a spaceship. And I have no idea. So all this craziness. Because yeah, like some of the stuff that I've been doing, I realize I make myself an N of one. I try things out. And I'm trying things out because I want to be the best version of me. I want to be so selfish that I'm actually selfless. So people don't have to say, hey, what do you want? Because they know that I know what I want. And I'm open to not knowing what I want because I'm always learning. It's both and, because with too much certainty, it's like, all right, no, I'm not even willing to listen. With not enough certainty, I am just a chameleon who never actually knows who I am. It's that blend right now for me. And it's that beautiful leader and humility at the same time. So what is it that I'm trying to convey to myself today? So it's going to be creating a call with my dear friend, really getting on this social media side of things, really stepping into sharing. And then recognizing last night I had a great session with a couple. We've committed to doing breath once a month for an entire year, private breaths. And it's been so brilliant because we're seeing more and more layers. And they are such a powerful couple. And it's helped me realize, like, every single client that comes through helps me realize, oh, I love doing this. And if I love doing it, let's do more of it. I love working with people who want to build a relationship, build children, build a foundation, build their next creation, build their next business, and help to inspire them to see inside and outside those edges. Because part of it yesterday was even just forgiveness. Can we forgive humanity for all that's been going on? Like sometimes it feels like we're supposed to revolutionize, fix. And it's like, do I want to be the revolutionary? In a way, yes, but how I want to be a revolutionary may not be a traditional form. Like part of it is just having so much fun and loving life. And being able to practice receiving, because I'm guiding people to receive as well. And recognizing there's so much abundance. Part of it, I keep saying, like, trust is the currency. Like when it comes down to it, your net worth, your net assets isn't what you have in the bank account when it comes down to that. Like that's all just a lovely, a numbers game. Who is it that we know? Who is it that I know? Who is it that I can count on? And I can count on so many hands, so many people I know I can count on. And who can you count on to be with you for your successes? Because I can see that now. That piece I've had of jealousy of wanting to knock someone else down so they could see, through their own illusions. Like, why? Why do I need them to knock down to see through their illusions? And part of it, this concentration of wealth, there's a gift in that. There's only so many people I need to impact in order for that wealth to move more quickly. And it's stepping into this entrepreneurial world, being with an entrepreneurial world, and recognizing there's a lot of different ways to play the game, because it is just playing the game in terms of taxation, incorporation, all that stuff. And how do I actually empower those around me to help me play the game? Because I want to play it well. I just don't want to have to be the one that has to play it all the time. And how do I take care of my own stuff too? So there are investments I got to take care of today. There's taxing things I got to take care of. There's cleaning up things I got to take care of. So I'm going to take care of all those things while at the same time having an amazing breath, then having an amazing session, then getting some fruits and driving this fun car that I can't wait for my next car. And it's all these, there's certain material things I'm really stepping into and saying, how do I actually enjoy the shit out of this while also not going beyond where I need to? Like, and I love that balance between my beloved and I. It's like not going beyond our current lifestyle and going beyond at the same time, going, all right, what are we stepping into? I'm not going to step into a private jet. It's funny, my son was like making this camper, towing this thing, having a helicopter on top. I'm like, I can see you. You're already planning all these things and help plant the seeds. I can't wait to have all of that stuff. But it doesn't mean I have to have it right now, and I wouldn't know what to do with it right now, because then I'd be so consumed with the taking care of the stuff versus just taking care of life, taking care of the experiences in front of me and actually enjoying them. Like enjoying one experience at a time. Enjoying one experience at a time. And even this right now, I'm enjoying the experience and I can't wait. I stepped in serendipitously to put a deposit in on a camera yesterday. I can't wait for that too, and just having fun playing around, mixing around with life. So I love you. Have a beautiful day. Ciao for now.